We have seen so many instances of censorship within the video game industry over the past few years, and unfortunately, it's not getting a lot better. There are a lot of companies who do believe they need to make content for modern audiences and tone down content so it's politically correct. And then there are mod platforms like Nexus mods that are not even safe. And I know that they were just sold, and we have a lot of questions about that deal, but unfortunately, at this point in time, there are Stellar Blade mods being banned off the platform. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, over the past couple of years, we've seen a lot of censorship when it comes to Nexus mods. They truly believe that they are like the arbiters of peace and justice on the internet in this space. They believe that they are high and mighty and that the content that they've deemed is too controversial can be removed from their platform simply because they don't like it, even if it's perfectly safe content. Like this, for example. This is a mod that has blown up over the past couple of days, unfortunately, because it was banned on Nexus. Ayaka Mods had posted just now, Stellar Blade, the Kaya Bare Legs mod has been removed from Nexus Mods. No report from the author yet. Now, the author has uploaded it to Ayaka Mods, which is fantastic to see, but we are talking about a mod that just makes Kaya's legs bare. And this is ridiculous on like so many levels, because we are talking, first of all, about a fictional character. So it's not like this is causing harm to a real living person. Second of all, there are women and also teenagers that wear bikinis out and about. So you see their like stomachs, you see their arms, you see their legs. But third of all, the director for this game has clarified in the past that every character that you like talk to and interact with, like Lily and Eve and Taki and Kaya, they are all adults. He has made his thoughts on this topic like very clear before. He has talked about this multiple times. So it's not like she's underage. He had said, quote, Asian people around the world tend to look younger than their actual age, so we take this into consideration when designing. All the characters are adults, so they may be older than you imagine. So there is absolutely no reason at all whatsoever why this character's leg mod should be removed from the platform. We are not talking about like illegal, disgusting, degenerate content here. We are talking about legs. Okay, we see so many instances of censorship now when it comes to like cleavage. Oh no, how dare a fictional female character have the tops of her breasts out? Okay, oh my gosh, I can't believe that we got a peek at her bum. Now we also have to worry about legs being seen as being too offensive. I mean, you can't make this shit up. This is absolute clown world. This is what happens when you give people an ounce of power. They take it and run with it. They stretch it as far as they can. And in the case of Nexus mods, right, we know that there's about 40 people who actively monitor and moderate this platform. They are clearly not following a guidebook. They are just doing whatever the hell they want, which is very similar to Sony and also Steam's content like guideline team. The people who decide what is banned or when games have to be censored, they're not following a certain script, right? They don't have any clear-cut guidelines and rules, so it makes it impossible for developers to create content because one day their game might be straight up banned, another day it might be okay with no censorship required, and it's the same thing with mods now. The beautiful thing about mods is that you don't have to download them. What I download for my game doesn't affect your game, so therefore I should be able to download the mods that I want, and it should be just that simple. But apparently now, you can't download mods that show a character's legs, We also are hearing that Nexus Mods is deleting and banning comments that mention alternative sites or make certain criticisms of the platform. Now, Nexus Mods has never allowed external links to be posted unless it's to YouTube, because they need to allow you to post a YouTube video so you can highlight the mod for the people who want to download it to like prove it's not a scam and to prove it's legitimate. They've never allowed you to really post to like Patreon or Ko-fi, I don't know how you say it. They've never allowed you to post to your personal website. So by even mentioning the alternative site now, even if it's not like ayakamods.com, it's not a direct link, they're viewing that as promotion. And so they're using that rule in order to ban mention of the alternative sites and also criticisms of this platform, which is not good. Now, I do know that there was another mod that was taken down a couple of days ago, and that situation was cleared up, that it was taken down because of this rule. But at the same time, it's okay when you're making content for their site and making them money, but it's not okay when you dare to post to your social media where you could actually maybe make a few bucks off of your hard work and effort. And there are some other mods like this one, the alternative skin suit, like nude mod, that was taken off the platform, that is up on Ayaka Mods, and I know DEG Mods as well, which is super cool to see. I'm glad that we have a lot of alternatives now, but Nexus Mods has been bad for years at this point, and that's why a lot of people are really curious to see what's going to happen with this sale, because we know that Nexus Mods was sold about a week ago. We got the official confirmation. Now, I actually posted a very large X post on this because a lot of the people behind this are very questionable. It will be linked down below in case you're wondering, but I'll read some of it. It seems that Nexus Mods is going 100% corpo. Their new owners seem to be involved in some cringe get good gamer masterclasses. Which never goes over well when you're telling people, you fucking suck. If you pay us money, we'll teach you how to be a good gamer. And judging by their past, I personally believe that we should be worried they didn't purchase Nexus Mods for the good of gamer kind. It's never good when one of those people has posted a gaming startup monetization cheat sheet that claims in-app purchases and NFTs are a top tool for monetization. Both Victor and Marinus's names lead back to Chosen, whose slogan is "We partner, we amplify, we conquer." They are both listed on LinkedIn as employees. And both of these individuals are, of course, part of the startup called Gamers Class. They raised $2.5 million funding round to offer online masterclasses to teach people how to play games better. People have even complained that they were getting charged well after a beta subscription phase had ended, and they couldn't figure out a way to stop getting charged. They've also seemingly created and been involved with several other social media entities like Renders, which is an EAFC mobile database, and Metafy, which is coaching/content creator hubs, so personalities can build new revenue streams. Does not seem good, at least in my opinion, and a big link seems to be between Victor and Dreamcraft Ventures. He's listed as a venture partner, and they are venture capital and private equity principles. Now, this individual that is now an owner actually commented on this thread to me, which I thought was interesting. Victor had said, "Appreciate you taking the time to dig in and share your thoughts, Vara. I get the skepticism. We haven't earned your trust yet, and frankly, until we've tangibly helped mod authors and users, anything I say should be viewed as just words. That's why we've chosen to listen first, support the team quietly, and let our actions speak louder than any post we ever could make. We're not here to change what makes Nexus great. We're here to preserve it and build with the community, not around it, and definitely not above it. As for the monetization cheat sheet, I understand how it might look out of context, but the core purpose of that sheet is to help founders understand how to avoid harmful monetization, but nowhere in his initial post does he actually say that. If you look closely, most of it is red flags, warnings, and advice of not what to do. So he did actually direct message me. We are in contact. I should be interviewing him relatively soon, but I have a lot of questions and a lot of worries. I am right there with so many people who have used Nexus Mods in the past. None of this looks good. The future of Nexus Mods, in my opinion, looks very bad. I think that this could go go south for the people who have supported this platform for a long time. Like, are lifetime subscriptions going to be upheld? Are they truly thinking about over monetizing this platform? How are they going to change, searches? Are they going to change, the core values of the platform that Dark One talked about? We don't really know. But at this point in time, seeing how much censorship truly goes on this platform, unless they're willing to loosen the rules, I don't give a fuck what happens. And that's sad to say because I used to use Nexus mods a lot, and I know a lot of you did as well. But when we've gotten to the point where they're banning bare leg mods, yeah, I'm personally not very interested in what your platform has to offer anymore. Maybe this sale will turn things around. Maybe it will change things. I think that's a bit of hopium and copium, though only time will tell. So I will be keeping my eye on this situation. Maybe we'll get clarifications as to why this mod has been removed, but right now it's not looking so good. There are several Stellar Blade mods that have been removed unfairly. There is criticism being silenced, and it's just looking really rough for the platform. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.